Good morning, students. Let's continue our chapter number 7, Fair Play, from 11th paragraph. Algo decided to refer the case to the Panchayat for a second time in a few months. Preparations for holding the Panchayat were made, and both the parties started meeting people seeking their support. Now, Algo had no other choice, so Algo decided to take the case to the Panchayat. Now, second time, in a few months, preparation for holding the panchayat were made, and both the parties, Algus and Sahu's party, started meeting people. अलग-अलग लोगों से उन्होंने मिलना शुरू कर दिया to seeking their support, to find their support, उनकी support लेने के लिए. Now, the panchayat was held under the old banyan tree, and Algo stood up and said, "The voice of the punch is the voice of God. Let Sahu nominate the head punch, and I will abide by his decision." अब जो now same the panchayat was held under the old banyan tree. अब Algo stood up and he said कि जो voice of the panchayat is the voice of the God, and he said कि जो Sahu है he suggests the name of the head punch, and I will accept his decision. I will abide by his decision. Abide by means accept, and nominate means suggest the name. Sahu saw his chance and proposed the name of Juman. Algo's heart sank and he turned pale. But what could he do? Now Sahu saw his chance. अब उसे chance मिला, and he proposed the name of Juman as a head punch. He chose the name of the Juman as a head punch because he knew that कि Juman and Algo were enemy. Now Algu's heart sank. थक थक कर रहा था उसका heart, and he turned pale. Turned pale means got very nervous. And he got very nervous with the decision of of Sahu, because he knew that कि Juman would never take a decision in his favor and would take revenge. उसे पता था कि उसने उससे रिवेंज बदला लेना है और वो उसके फेवर में नहीं लेगा, फैसला डिसीजन नहीं लेगा. बट व्हाट कुड ही डू? अब वो क्या कर सकता था? Now the moment Juman became head punch, he realized his responsibility as judge and the dignity of his office. Could he sit it in that high place, have his revenge now? He thought and thought. No, he must not allow his personal feelings to come in the way of speaking the truth and doing justice. Now, when Juman became a head punch, he realized the importance and responsibility of a punch. He realized that the responsibility of a head punch was important than any relation. इतनी हाई प्लेस पे बैठ के उसने अपना बदला लेना चाहिए, रिवेंज लेना चाहिए. बट डिग्निटी मीन्स हाई पोजीशन. ही थॉट एंड थॉट कि उसे अपना रिवेंज लेना चाहिए कि नहीं लेना चाहिए हाई प्लेस पे. नो, वो सोचा उसने. देन नो, ही मस्ट नॉट अलाउ हिज पर्सनल फीलिंग, कि वो कि जो भी हो मेरी पर्सनल फीलिंग्स हैं, मैं उनको सच के राह में ऑन द वे ऑफ स्पीकिंग द ट्रूथ नहीं आने दूंगा. एंड ही फेल्ट डैट कि ही मस्ट स्पीक द ट्रूथ एंड डू justice. Now both Algo and Sahu stated their cases, and they were cross-examined, and the case was considered deeply. Then Juman stood up and announced, "It is our opinion that Sahu should pay Algo the price of the bullock. When Sahu bought the bullock, it suffered from no disability or disease. The death of the bullock was unfortunate, but Algo cannot be blamed for it." Algo could not contain his feelings, and he stood up and said loudly over and over again, "Victory to the panchayat. This is justice. God lives in the voice of the punch." Now both Algo and Sahu stated their cases in front of panchayat, and they both were cross-examined by the Punch and others, जो other people say. And now after hearing to both of them, Juman took the decision, and he asked Sahu to pay the bullock's price. He took the decision in favor of Algu, and he asked Sahu to pay the price of bullock. And he declared that when Sahu bought the bullock, it suffered from no disability or disease, and the death of the bullock was, unfortunately, it was by bad luck, and now Algu cannot be blamed for it. And Algu was very happy with the decision. Now he was surprised. He stood up and said loudly again and again, "Victory to the panchayat. This is justice. यही न्याय है. God lives in the voice of the पंच." सच में जो God है वो पंच की voice में है, पंच की आवाज़ में है. जो उसकी आवाज़ है पंच की, that is the voice of God. Now soon after, Juman came to Algu, embraced him and said, "Since the last panchayat I had become your enemy. Today I realized what it meant to be a panch. A panch has no friend nor enemy. He knows only justice. Let no one deviate from the path of justice and truth for friendship or enmity." Algu embraced his friend and wept, and his tears washed away all the dirt of misunderstanding between them. Deviate means move away from or leave. After that, Juman came to Algu and embraced him. Embraced means to hug him, fold in arms. Embraced means to hug or fold in arms. Algu embraced him and said, "Since the last, Juman embraced him. Juman came to Algu and he embraced him and said, "Since the last panchayat I had become your enemy. Today I realize what is meant to be a पंच." कि लास्ट जब पंचायत थी तब हम दुश्मन बन गए थे, एनिमीज थे एक दूसरे के, बट आज मैंने रियलाइज़ किया कि पंच का क्या मीनिंग है. A punch has no friend nor enemy. He knows only justice. He realized that why his friend took the decision against him. अब उसको रियलाइज़ हुआ कि जो उसका फ्रेंड था एल्गू, उसने उसके अगेंस्ट डिसीजन क्यों लिया था. And no one move away from the path of justice and truth for the friendship or enmity. But enmity means the feeling of hatred towards an enemy. कोई भी पंच जो है वो सच के राह के लिए, दोस्तों और दुश्मनी के लिए उसको छोड़ नहीं सकता. सच के राह को वो छोड़ नहीं सकता किसी भी फ्रेंडशिप और एनिमिटी के लिए. एंड नाउ एल्गू जो था, ही एम्ब्रेस्ड हिज फ्रेंड एंड वेप्ट. बोथ फ्रेंड्स हग्ड ईच अदर एंड देयर टीयर्स वॉश्ड ऑफ ऑल देयर ओल्ड डर्ट फ्रॉम देयर हार्ट्स एंड बिकेम बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स अगेन. अब वो दोनों फ्रेंड्स ने एम्ब्रेस्ड किया, एक दूसरे को हग किया, और दोनों के जो एंड हिज टीयर्स वॉश्ड अवे ऑल द डर्ट्स. जो भी इसमें मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग थी वो सारी ख़त्म हो गई, वॉश्ड हो गई. क्लियर बेटा? थैंक यू.